Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius May 5, 2022. You may be building alliances or making satisfying commitments now, with Venus and Pluto in harmony. Today is also potentially beneficial for money matters. New insight into a venture can inspire you, or you feel more committed and on track with money and business or practical affairs, and a strong sense of organization can be motivating. Financial planning and handling are in favor. Eliminating redundancies and employing strategy makes sense with Venus in your resources sector connecting with intelligent, prudent Pluto. You're in fine shape for paying special attention to your personal resources. Managing your resources and making plans are in particular favor now. You have a real sense of your priorities, wants, and needs. Cooperation is not a given later today. While people can get along, there have to be different rules or approaches for it to work just for now. At the same time, your desire or taste for something different is strong. If you're in your feelings or experiencing a series of unexpected mood swings, don't be discouraged. After all, it's not every day you have a new moon solar eclipse shake up your fourth house of home, family, and innermost feelings. And despite whether you're single or already taken, your seasonal ups and downs will likely reflect on your one-on-one relationships. Moreover, when considering today's smoldering Venus-Pluto sextile, chances are you're taking a closer look at your romantic and emotional investments. Questioning whether your special someone is worthy of your time and precious energy is likely, especially while the moon harmonizes with dreamy Neptune. Adjust your perception of money and security. Today, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn sextiles Venus in Pisces, bringing your subconscious views of value to light. As of right now, Pluto retrograde is turning your subconscious inside out, encouraging you to deeply reflect on your relationship with money. Instead of being a money-obsessed workaholic, the sextile can ease any financial anxieties. Separating yourself from what you do or do not have can be empowering. You may feel more mentally relaxed when you are not hyper-focused on how fiscally secure you are or could be. Unexpected but positive changes within your household could catapult you into an entirely new phase in your life. Someone might move in or move out, or you could decide to remodel or redecorate, or you could even decide to actually move to a new place, perhaps involving travel by air. This is only symptomatic, outer changes reflecting the inner changes happening to you and to those around you. Don't fight it, just go with the flow. You are in a state of siege in your own home and in your family circle. People are criticizing you constantly and you feel you're doing everything wrong. Take time to reflect before retorting, because they could actually be right on some points. If you react in a sober way, your family will regain their trust in you very quickly. Change is usually pretty straightforward for you, as well as exciting, but today brings something that seems much trickier. In fact, it's actually pretty simple, but you can't see all the aspects yet. You find the idea of meeting new people difficult, not really something you want to contemplate. If this is actually how you feel, then far better to wait a while and reflect on what you really want to achieve. When this is done, the idea of dating has a realistic purpose with much higher chances for success. Rising tides lift all boats. So when someone close to you experiences a windfall or especially good luck, the ripple effect reaches you. Change is in the air. And while everything that is happening is positive, sometimes you feel as though it is occurring too fast. You feel a bit off balance, with little or no time to adjust. Even windfalls take some time to get used to. Give yourself time to settle into your new circumstances. You might find yourself considering philanthropy through the arts today. The essence of this day's vibration enhances your desire to help and make a difference. If making a contribution is something you can do in this financially uncertain time, why not go for it? The rewards for such grand actions are immeasurable. Even the smallest of gestures can impact another's life. Look around to see what opportunities you can find for this kind of creative generosity. The moon returns for an ordinary monthly visit to your work sector today, something that can give you an intuitive read on work and job matters but also act as a trigger. However, the timing puts the moon in the right place at the right time, something that is not only creating an empowered few days across the income, work and career fronts but at a pivotal point on all three fronts. Things are coming together professionally just as Mars and Jupiter are working to make their remaining time in your income sector count. The moon's departure from your romantic sector today wraps up what can be some of the most romantically charged days of any month, but with an unexpected chance this time to give your heart a voice. The moon's first visit since Mercury's return to your romantic sector and the last before the sun returns later in the month has left you aware that things are starting to move on the romantic front. Our eyes in the sky. In the morning, the Gemini moon sextiles Jupiter in Pisces, an influence of harmony and good cheer. Our chief need is to experience comfort and to comfort others, making this an ideal time to gather with friends. We can additionally smooth over conflicts with co-workers and bosses, as long as we are not on deadlines that require us to move very fast. In money or relationships, we may be on the receiving end of a lucky break. This inspires us to give back, offering others a helping hand or lending support to a charitable project. Creative and spiritual activities, as well as getting out into nature, are also encouraged now. Later in the morning, the moon sextiles the Pisces sun, continuing the day's good vibes. All seems right with the world. The stars are aligned. Everything is working in our favor. Matters fall into place with less resistance. In fact, this is the message of this transit. We achieve more when we get out of our own way and let the universe do its thing. Friendships act as confidence boosters, facilitating this low-pressure energy. Loved ones support us for showing up and striving to be our most open-hearted, compassionate, and creative selves. People with more power or prestige may hold the keys to our success, or the very systems that we are a part of prove toxic to our ultimate aims. We might be inclined to start fights to prove our mettle, but aggression will only set us back. Forcing a situation out of stubborn pride can ultimately thwart our own progress. Today's challenges expose our difficult relationship with self-ownership. Control is what we desire, yet, we might not realize that self-control is foundational to building a fruitful enterprise. When we harness our energy to work for ourselves and not against others, we access our true power. The Gemini moon links up with wild card Uranus this morning, which can start the day with a jolt of energy. Your emotions might not be the most predictable right now, so take some time to do a grounding meditation or stretch before you continue with the day. Luckily, the energy here doesn't meet with much conflict, so any surprises that land in your lap are likely to be good ones. Unfortunately, we begin to see some cosmic conflict as the morning continues to unfold. As the veils are extremely thin due to the prominence of underworld ruler Pluto today, you can work with candle magic to help guide you and get your messages answered from your guides. There could be many paranormal experiences happening at once. You might find your hair standing on end with all the electricity in the air. The Pluto-Venus aspect makes it a bit tough to decide whether you heard a noise behind you or it was all in your head. Have a little fun with the experience, and know that the overall day is dedicated to what you want. We're in for a pretty exciting day with a lot of shifts, starting with the Moon-Uranus trine in the morning. This can provide a sense of excitement with little wiggle room for drama to take hold at all. You could have some innovative ideas for adventure and socialize easily, perhaps even meeting new people today. Still, you should listen to your intuition before saying anything, just in case you're feeling a bit too impulsive.